Hey guys, Josh here. I know it wasn't too long ago I put out my last 500 drops from video, but given the update and the potential loot from it all, I figured I'd do a bit to get out a video. So I've killed 500 of one of the monsters that drops the piece that you then make to do this and that and the other, to eventually get the Ascension crossbow, I believe it is called. Now, I killed the lowest level monster because I figured I'm better off getting a video out quick. So obviously the lower monster is the one to go for, and that was Rorarius. Now level 120, blah blah blah. I'll put a link in the description to the wiki page with more info about it. I haven't actually looked too much into the whole thing myself, but I'll put information about bits and pieces in the description that I feel necessary. But I'm sure you want to see the loot, and here we go. So obviously what you're after are the keys, and as you see I got 9 of them. So that is roughly throughout 500 kills a 1 in 55 drop rate, and these ones, I think I timed it and I killed 30 in 10 minutes, and that was with momentum using dual chaotic crossbows. So if you want to go hard out and I'm not sure how much faster abilities are, and if you've got a Zarite, how much faster that'll be or anything, but I think 180 on momentum and chaotic crossbows, a lot of people have those, so that is quite, that's quite quick. So this 500 kills took me around about 3 hours, so roughly one every 20 minutes. I'm not sure what the drop rates on the others are, but me and Kane will get working on some kill logs for those. So I got the colours, 3 Quartus, a Primus, Sextus, 2 Tertius, and 2 Secundus. Now I'm not going to sell them. A friend told me they go for between 500 and 500k and 1.5 mil each, but I think I'd rather have a crack at the bosses and see how I go myself. Along with the other main loot here, the 100% drop rate is of course a bunch of these shards and fragments. Now I'm not 100% sure on all the details how many you need to craft, but as I am aware, the shards are used for the Ascension bolts, and I think you also need 100 to make the Ascension crossbow, as well as the dragon crossbow and all the other key pieces, or not key pieces, the signets or something like that. And then we have the fragments, which are used to make the fragment bolts. Now, as I believe the fragments aren't tradable, but if we do a price check, so the overall 1.2 mil we have there, but I think that might take into account the untradable stuff. So we'll do a price check. And obviously these keys are not going to be 50k. It's just because they've only just come out, so it's a bit harder to judge those. Rune limbs, addy limbs, bowstring, maples, headless arrows, and of course the cash. Oh no, it is about 1 point, just under 1.2 mil. So even then, that's, it's not actually too bad money. Given if you assume those are 50k there, then over 3 hours that's 400k an hour, and needless to say, these are going to be worth a lot more. So at the moment, I would say if you're averaging one every 20 minutes like I did, easily a mil an hour if they're going for 500k. I imagine over time they will decrease in price, therefore killing them will become less profitable, but these ones are easy to kill. There's groups of them that, all in one area, so it's very easy to just stay in the same place and just attack them. Sometimes you get more than one attacking you, but they do minimal damage. If you've got Soul Split, fine. No worry, nothing to worry about there. One more thing is they also drop this book here. So there's 21 pages, I believe. I managed to get all of them within my first 300 kills, I think. I'm surprised it wasn't a trimmed completionist requirement actually. But yeah, just something else to collect, and then I suppose you can just destroy it. And it's going to be in my bookcase in my house, so I can just destroy that. So yeah, there we go guys, 9 keys, 500 kills, one every 20 minutes based on how I killed them. They don't drop bones, so you don't need a bone crusher, no herbs, so you don't need herbicide, no charms, so you don't need your charm collector. Pretty much everything you see here is all they drop, except I didn't pick up the potatoes with butter. But I'm sure you can all forgive me for that, because they aren't too shit hot. And I tried even buying them from the GE, but they wouldn't buy for 3 times the price, so I was like, well, I don't want to include them that much, so I just left them. So yeah, there we go. Any questions, let me know. I know Kane's had a look, and we'll try to do our best to answer your questions, and we'll be looking further into these over the next few days. Anyway guys, take care.